What up, you retro bastards? Let's talk a little bit about Black Ops 2, just a teensy bit, okay? Now, let's be honest, we're all in agreement that it's a really good game, it's a brilliant game, it's in fact the greatest game in existence, right? We're all in agreement, right? Right? Why are you saying yes? If you just said yes, okay, to your monitor, it's okay if you said yes, but if you said yes to your monitor, actually, out loud, you're just like, yes! You've got problems, you need to sort that, yeah. Just go see someone, ask your mum, you know, if there were a couple occasions, if you ever dropped when you're a baby, just something, because that's not normal, you're a little wretched, yeah. But, well, my point is that Black Ops 2 is a pretty good game. No, it's not the greatest game in existence, hell no. No COD could ever be the greatest game in existence. Sorry, if you believe that COD, any of the Call of Duties are the greatest game in existence, you really need to branch out and play a variety of video games, because you do not have anywhere near enough experience on video games. If you're saying that, you can say it's you know, maybe the best first-person shooter, but the best game? No, your taste is poor, my friend. And in fact, you're not even my friend just for thinking that. You're a little retro bastard. You should probably go kill yourself. Anyway. So, a lot of people have been, you know, moaning about things. One of them being Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 has no real issues with it. It's very balanced and it's a very good game. Problem is, its enjoyment factor's gone. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because out of all the CODs, the best was probably Modern Warfare 2, if not COD 4. COD 4 was balanced. I don't care what anyone says. Now, the most you can say about COD 4 is Juggernaut. That is it. Or the ACOG, which wasn't even an issue that much, considering everyone flipping uses it now. You know, it's like, oh, it's the ACOG, or oh, it's the Juggernaut. No, because Juggernaut was there to counter the perk stopping power. You need to think, just because we use stopping power 24/7 doesn't mean it's not a perk. People forget it is a perk because they're so used to having it on. Stopping power is a perk. When you take stopping power off, that is your gun doing normal damage. That's the damage your gun should be doing. So Juggernaut is there as a balance or a counter to stopping power. Now, you can disagree with me if you want, but I don't really care. Now, I know that's one thing people moan about, but Modern Warfare 2, you need to think about it. I don't care what anyone says. Just forgetting the noob tubes, even with that involved, it was just the best COD ever, simply because it was so broken. Think about it. Whenever you got mad on that game, you know for a fact you can turn to the UMP, you can turn to Danger Close noob tubes, and you could probably pick up 9 kills, get a payload, get a chopper gunner, nuke. You know, you could do that, and if you were playing with a bunch of friends, it was even more effective. Everyone knows that, okay? I know that, because when I get annoyed on Search and Destroy, that's the first thing I do. Same goes for any other game mode, but that is why that game is so much more enjoyable, but at the same time so frustrating. But it's frustrating to the point where you don't care, you'll still go back on it. Black Ops, no, I don't think I'm as enthusiastic to go back on it if I get frustrated with it. Okay, Black Ops 2, just like Modern Warfare 3, is one of those games I could just put down for a good few months and probably not regret it. You know, it's not that it's a bad game, it's that the enjoyment level's gone because everyone went into whole out balancing, and now we've got it, and now people saying, oh, but no, I don't enjoy it. Well, that's why. Okay, I never asked for a balanced COD, so I have every right to complain. But even so, I'm not even going to complain that much because I don't invest enough time into the game to actually be able to formulate that much of an issue with it. And at the end of the day, you know, that was me just kind of giving a bit of justification as to why I actually cannot be bothered to get any decent gameplay on Black Ops 2. It's as simple as that. I mean, the game's just not enjoyable enough by default, and on top of that, I find it difficult to actually get a good gameplay. I'm not going to lie, there's no reason to. I do find it difficult to get any good gameplay on Black Ops. So why am I going to stress myself out, completely just starve myself of enjoyment because of what? Because you say so? Hell no, there's plenty of channels which do that. There's loads and loads of wretched little bastards out there that are prepared to do that. Prepared to completely starve themselves of their own entertainment just for yours. No way am I doing that. So you're at the wrong channel, buddy, and you're not my buddy just for thinking you could get away with a little wretched move like that. So fuck you and bye. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say that combat training pretty much is going to be all I'm going to upload from Black Ops 2. And I'm going to justify it, because at the end of the day, like I said already about the whole game not being enjoyable, besides that, combat training is enjoyable for two reasons. One, it's easy, and two, it's not that easy. It's actually, if you play something like Demolition, as you can see here, you know, I put the bots on hardened. This isn't even veteran, and this is pretty good. You know, this is pretty fun. It's not like I'm going to be dashing out recruit gameplay or something, but you know, I don't really see the difference in difficulty. It doesn't really matter like that, to be honest. I'm not going to even use that as an excuse for why it's usable, but at the end of the day, it's either this or no COD whatsoever, which I don't think should bother you. I probably am going to cut down on the amount of COD I use and upload anyway, because at the end of the day, you know, it's not that big of an issue. I don't know, I just don't see the point in just playing one game when I'm not a one gamer, if that made any sense. I don't just restrict myself to playing Call of Duty anyway, so I don't see why I restrict my YouTube to just mainly COD. That's just pretty poor of me. I should probably start, you know, incorporating a few more games into my YouTube and investing more time into other games instead of just sitting here and, you know, wasting my life on Call of Duty. Not that I do, but I do waste my life on Call of Duty a bit too much instead of other really good games. I think I'll do that. Yeah, why not? I'll upload whatever the hell I want. Well, I already upload whatever the hell I want. I just mean in terms of games. The only difficulty when it comes down to something like that is, you know, when you try to get a gameplay on a game which isn't COD, it's hard depending on what it is, especially if it's like a single player game or something. You know, it's difficult, because if you're not doing a let's play of some sort, it is difficult to actually have some kind of standard for it. If I wanted to get Skyrim gameplay, I'll get Skyrim gameplay, but just like COD, you want it to be something enjoyable in the background. There's no point in me getting a 7-minute clip of me just, I don't know, trying to get to the top of a mountain on Skyrim. That's boring. That's, you know what, even though it's a different game, it's still retarded. So it's gonna have to be something which is at least enjoyable. But the thing is, if people can't relate to the game, if they don't understand the game, they might not understand just how difficult it was for you to get whatever it is you got that you've used in the background, or why it is actually being used, or why it's entertaining. They might not understand. So I don't know, but let's just put it this way: if you come on my channel, it's going to be combat training from now on, and that's pretty much how it's going to go. You know, this gameplay isn't even fully finished, so I'll probably just cut it here and then continue using it at another point, and that's how it's going to go. It's just going to be combat training if it comes down to Black Ops 2. I've got plenty of Black Ops 1, plenty of Modern Warfare 2 gameplays. I just don't have any on Black Ops 2 besides the one I used in my last game, which was, as we all know, on the combat training playlist. It was just online. This is combat training offline. Simple as simple does. I don't care. If you don't like it, unsub. Bye, you little wretched bastards. I'm out.
Honestly, Black Ops 2, I mean, I really was trying to avoid having to do any kind of video which consisted of me moaning, but fucking hell, fuck me.